So this video is just going to be real short, simple, and quick in response to the comments on my last video uploaded. You see, so many are still feeding into these stories being spent by Jaguar Wright, and it's cool, perfectly understandable. People are feeling some type of way because they're saying that I'm discrediting her when I clearly said that she discredits herself. And if I pinpoint specific things that are inconsistent, am I the one really discrediting her, or am I just pointing out why I'm saying her information is unreliable? Unlike a lot of these people on YouTube, when I say something, I'm going to give you the reason why I say that. So with that being said, if I felt from the beginning she was feeding off of information we've already heard, she's putting out these stories and including herself off of hearsay. The fact that she's in the industry does not change the fact that she is repeating secondhand information. That means that that information is not 100% valid. Just because you have people that are aware of that, don't mean we're trying to knock Jaguar down. We're just painting the clear picture that instead of just jumping on bandwagons because people say things, why not do a little research for yourself? Find out for yourself if they have valid claims or if there's other motivating factors into why they're making these claims. You see, I find that if a person has deception in their storylines, who can say what part is true and what part is false? So now with what's going on, seeing that she's got caught up lying on YouTubers, allegedly, what makes you think she couldn't do the same thing for these people, her former peers, who she has a problem with? You know what I think? All these people leaving these comments saying Jag is not lying, support Jag. Y'all should get out these comments and go buy her music. How about that?
When I look at this woman right here, let me get a good look at her, all right? This is not a recent picture. This is an older picture. This is about 15 to 20 years ago. This is early 2000s. To me, right here, I see a woman that looked hot as shit. She was hot. She was a pretty young thing, a PYT. But at the end of the day, I still see a beautiful woman. But I see a broken damn spirit that's going around that is secretly self-sabotaging herself. Why? Because just like today, she's afraid of success. Today, she's afraid of a bag. Today, she's afraid of a guy that genuinely wants to help her, that genuinely wants to put tens of thousands in her pocket. We gonna get into everything that she dropped tonight. Come on, ho, I need you to snap. You wanna talk about fumbling a bag? Oh, we gonna talk about fumbling a bag tonight. Tens of thousands I could have put in this woman's pocket, and instead of staying with me, she decides to go over the bottom feeder ass hoes. People that ain't proven themselves to do shit, but talk about other people. People that barely just started a YouTube channel. And it's no shade to them. I would have been excited too if I had been on her 3 weeks and got somebody like Jaguar right on my stuff. They lie on me. And you say I conspire with Tasha to use you to take another person down. First off, I need you to retract that lie. And let's keep it real, Jag. You orchestrated this whole shit because Armand disrespected and dragged you from the rooter to the tutor, and you was pissed. Then he dragged you and wouldn't let your ass get back up there. That's why you were really mad. And you used me and you used everybody else in this sector to try and take him down. But once you see you couldn't do that, you just figured you was going to take me, Tasha, now you was going to take everybody down. But you had no plan. Much like when you started your career, you had no plan. You just hopped into the shit, it happened to take off, and you went from there. Let's get into it, everybody, all right? Because a lot of people feel like Storm, Do you believe Jaguar? Do you believe Jaguar and the stuff she was saying about celebrities? I told y'all from the start that I did. But I'm going to tell you today, there's some truth to what she says, but after the woman has blatantly lied on me, I got to question everything she done said. Now let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real. The DDT we already knew. It was exciting to hear. It was funny because she's a damn good storyteller, but we already knew. We knew Mo Bounces than been in his mouth in a little bit. That's nothing new. That's what Bad Boy was all about. I told y'all the story I talked about him on TMZ and they shut my segment out. So his reach goes far. But that was nothing new, okay? But everything else, we really wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. And I really wanted to, Jag. I really did. Until you lied on me.
Now, some of us watched Jaguar try to do some damage control yesterday. So I wonder how those people who were eating up everything she was saying feel now that Storm Monroe has come out to defend himself and basically tell us that Jaguar lied on him. I wonder what these people in my comments have to say now. According to them, one person says, bottom line is Jag told the truth. Her big mistake is going to YouTubers and not the FBI. See, that's my major issue with people who are following en route with these people, accusing people like R. Kelly, following the lead of people like Jaguar, and running to social media instead of law enforcement agencies. If these people were so adamant about exposing the corruption in the industry, you would think, rather than being all on social media trying to get followers and supporters to purchase things, they would be behind the scenes working with these agents to build these cases they say they have against these people. According to this commenter, she says, you can attempt to discredit her, but she told the truth because everything she speaks about was exposed years ago by other people. Jag only confirmed it. Another point, what did she confirm? She recycled the same information. As I said, we've already heard. She would have really impressed people like me by giving us claims we haven't already heard, following that up by involving law enforcement, not continuing to spread these allegations via social media. So my response was very simple. Bottom line, you can feel that way, yet like I said, she discredits herself, and you saw a clear example in the video that I demonstrated when she mistook the individuals saying that they were R. Kelly's attorneys when they were not. She comes back and says, how do you know that she doesn't know them? No, they aren't his attorneys, and it was clear that she didn't know that even though she said she does. She assumed they were because she's probably seen them at some point distribute legal documents on his behalf. Now I'm going to stop right there, and I'm not even going to read any more of the back and forth because that right there alone proves my point. You clearly said, how do I know she doesn't know them? Because she mistakenly identified them as attorneys when they're not. So if you knew who they were, then you would know their roles, wouldn't you? So to then say that she assumed who they were, again, gives more credit to the fact that she doesn't know who they are. And if for 1 second you believe that Jaguar Wright was sitting in the room while these people are negotiating alleged payoffs to underage girls, come on, be for real. This is my major point in making this video, and how people want to gravitate towards people because they want to believe so badly that they're exposing the industry. But they never look at the motivating factors as to why they're saying certain things. why they keep bringing out certain names. They keep tossing out names and asking why these people aren't doing certain things, but it's funny, they dodge certain names as well. Like how Jaguar keeps bringing up Ava DuVernay. She did not produce Surviving R. Kelly, yet she keeps calling her out like she did all the investigation. Another form of misinformation. Shouldn't she be calling out Dream Hampton, Tamara Simmons, all these people who actually produced Surviving R. Kelly? My point is very clear. If you want to support Jaguar Wright, if you want to believe her stories, feel free. But don't assume that because people can hear clear deception and can give you more valid information than the gossip she's giving you means that we're bashing her in any way, form, or fashion. Let me correct you and let you know that's the problem with the black community now. People don't want to be corrected when they're doing wrong. These people want to come out now and talk about all these secrets that everybody knew. But nobody is supposed to say anything by the fact that why are y'all bringing it to social media? If crimes happen, there's specific things you're supposed to do. Why bring it to social media? Again, as I said earlier, if it's not clear by now that something obviously is wrong with Jaguar Wright, 1 minute she'll say a little bit of information that you would think is truthful, but then she'll fly off the deep end. So again, if you believe her and her stories, why not jump out of these comments of people who don't believe the stuff she's saying and go and support her music? After all, that's what she really wants. Have a good day.